Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Well, Waterloo Road Series 13 has finished airing on television, and with that came some major updates. So, I would like to highlight them and discuss what I think this means for the series going forward. I know a great deal of this information was released yesterday, but I didn't have the chance to make this video until now due to other commitments. So, first and foremost, Waterloo Road has a new head teacher. Comedian and longtime fan of the show, Jason Manford will be taken over from Angela Griffith, aka Kim Campbell. Now, this surprised me a lot. The Series 13 finale heavily implied that Joe Casey would be taken over from Kim, so for them not to do that is an interesting case. I think this plot point may be part of the drama in the upcoming series. An article released by the BBC said this: Manford will play Steve Savage, who has a big impact on the staff and pupils at Waterloo Road when he becomes head teacher, but not for ruffling a few feathers along the way. While Manford's new role as head teacher will leave fans questioning how the future looks for current head teacher Kim Campbell, Angela Griffin, viewers will have to wait and see how the storyline plays out. So having a comedian in a traditionally heavy-facing role is interesting, as most of the head teachers in the past have had dark and emotional turmoil to deal with. Rachel's history as a sex worker, and Karen grieving over her missing daughter. Even more recently, Kim discussing the loss of her son and facing the possibility of losing Andrew. But I want to believe Jason will do a great job. Friends of mine who are fans of the show have faith that he is a great casting. To be fair, other shows have cast comedians. Look at Doctor Who. Bradley Walsh's Graham is one of my favourite companions. He seemed like an unorthodox choice at first. Further on from this article, it seems like the producers and the behind-the-scenes workers are backing this choice too. As Cameron Roach states, "We're thrilled that Jason Manford is joining Waterloo Road as the show returns for a fourth series since returning to BBC One and BBC iPlayer. Jason is a phenomenal comic actor and has really embraced the tone and spirit of the show. We can't wait for the audience to meet Steve Savage and his son Billy." As with all our adult cast, Jason has been an inspiring and approachable mentor to our younger cast and crew. We love that a new generation of Northern talent are able to learn their craft alongside brilliant household names. The legacy of Waterloo Road goes from strength to strength. So it seems like introducing a new character to take over was the right move. I'm intrigued to see the new series going forward. This seems like the biggest shake-up to the cast so far, as we have a great deal of new cast members joining, including Syra Chowdhury, No Offence Life, Waterloo Road's newest maths teacher, alongside a host of new students, Ollie Rhodes, The Last Kingdom, as Billy Savage, Nathan Wood as Boz Osborne, Sonia Nissa Damsel as Alina Kurashi, Mia Okego Rek as Lois Taylor Brown, Danny Murphy, The Parts You Lose as Lucas Smith, and Matthew Kahn, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder as Jared Jones. Honestly, I was hoping for this. As great as the current cast is, this show survives by frequent change to the cast, and I think it needed it a bit now. We also have some information on further returning cast members, and they include Adam Thomas, Dante Charles, and Kim Marsh, Nikki Walters, will also return, alongside teaching staff played by James Baxter, Joe Casey, Joe Coffey, Wendy Whitwell, Shauna Shim, Valerie Chambers, Neil Fitzmaurice, Neil Guthrie, Rachel Leskovac, Coral Walker, and Catherine Pierce, Amy Spratt. Now, the biggest standout to me is Lyndon King. He isn't mentioned. It is possible that they made an error and he is involved, or they were simply done with the character, or that the actor wanted to move on. If this is the case, I would have preferred some reference to it in the Series 13 finale. We will have to wait and see on him though. Returning to the series is the student cast: Abe Noor Ali as Molly Mogg Richardson, Alicia Ford, Kelly Jo Rafferty, Chiamaka Chichi Eliber, I probably butchered that, I apologise, as Shola Aku, Francesco Piacanti Smith as Dean Weaver, Hattie D. Nova as Libby Guthrie, Liam Scholes as Noel McManus, Lucy Eleanor Begg, Kaz Williams, Macy Robinson, Portia Weaver, Noah Valentine as Presta Walters, Summer Violet Bird as Tonya Walters, Fapello Ray as Dwayne Jackson, Tilly Amati as Stacey Stace Neville, and Zach Sutcliffe as Shuey Weaver. Which overall seems like a big cast now. So far, they have done a great job, but I worry juggling this many characters could be too much. The last point I wanted to discuss is Kim and Andrew. So Kim is now the CEO of the Academy Trust and will oversee how Waterloo Road is being run, so she will be in the next series. I would be absolutely amazed if Andrew isn't in it too. Yes, I think the roles will be reduced across the episode count, but their story will be present. I think, best case scenario, Kim and Andrew do 2 more series, but I think it's likely they will both exit at the end of series 14. Well, that's just my thoughts. I would love to hear what you all think in comments down below. If you enjoyed what you saw, could you please hit that like button and subscribe? It will help my channel continue to grow. Stay close as I try to post new content as often as possible.